BMW is tapping into adventure, dual sport motorcycle mojo from days gone by with the 2018 BMW R nineT Urban GS. The fifth edition in the styling R nineT lineup, BMW is hoping to attract crowds young and old, with great torque, a nimble nature and aesthetic choices that make me think about opening that steel-trap wallet of mine. BMW's R nineT line satisfies a wide variety of demographics. We have tested the Urban GS, and here are the essential facts that you need to know. 1. From concept to the showroom floor, the 2018 Urban GS is quite the looker. It's rare that manufacturers make good on the concept promise, but BMW Motorrad decided to throw us motorcycle enthusiasts a bone and follow through with the concept Black Rose that debuted a year ago at the Wheels and Waves event, with a round headlight complete with a small shroud, a long, flat seat, upright ergo, 4 gaiters, and optional wire spoke wheels. Add $500. BMW Motorrad has certainly won me over. This exquisite blend of old and new hits on a look that doesn't seem to ever go out of fashion. 2. BMW purists don't fret. The 2018 BMW R nineT Urban G/S's motor remains true to its heritage. This is the same air/oil-cooled boxer found across the entire R nineT lineup, featuring acclaimed 110 horsepower at 7,750 revolutions per minute and 86 feet-per-pound of torque at 6,000 revolutions per minute. The twin is potent without getting over your head. It pulls from the nether regions of the power band without a single hiccup. 3. Throttle response is precise, while still making low-speed maneuvering like lane-splitting a breeze. You can run the boxer out as far as you'd like, but I felt most comfortable thrashing about in the solid mid-range torque. Make no mistake, it will pull to the red line steadily and hum a great tune while doing it. Comfortable both in the city or cruising at highway speeds and above. The power plant is a quality piece of kit. 4. The Urban GS can handle light, read very light, off-road duty. The Urban GS is dressed up for the dirt as part of its overall aesthetic, but BMW Motorrad knows that most owners will be keeping them on the pavement. 5. Featuring the same suspension components found on the R nineT Scrambler, the Urban GS deals with the rigors of the road with ease. Even when the road gets rough, the Urban GS doesn't transfer discomfort into the rider, as it deals with hard-hit swell. A traditional, non-adjustable 43mm fork with a hair under 5 inches of travel is used with a shock that controls 5.5 inches of rear-wheel travel and has adjustments for spring preload rebound damping. While the Urban GS might not have the top-shelf suspension tech, it certainly holds its own out on the road. 6. You'll find the Urban GS to be stable as can be. One of the standout aspects of riding the Urban GS is its sure-footedness in the twisties. The relatively long 60-inch wheelbase adds a remarkable amount of stability to the ride, without making it laborious. In fact, it's a highly intuitive machine. Give a bit of input in any direction and the Urban GS complies deftly. 7. The Urban GS has some stopping power in the brakes. With 4-piston Brembo calipers clamping down on dual 320mm rotors, the Urban GS comes to a stop quickly. Brake feel is confident and progressive, allowing for great modulation at the lever. The same can be said for the rear brake, which uses a single 265mm rotor. 8. ABS is standard but traction control is an extra. All R nineT derivatives come with ABS as a standard feature. However, traction control will cost you extra, though. You will want to disable the ABS and TC if you feel like getting loose in the dirt. 9. The Urban GS uses a 19-inch front wheel and a 17-inch rear. Should you be bold enough to take the 487-pound Urban GS into the great outdoors, you'll find that the larger diameter front wheel will help a bit off-road, without sacrificing handling or stability at normal speeds. Stock, the Urban GS uses street-focused cast aluminum wheels. 10. Optional off-road tires won't cost you a dime at the dealer. If you want to go for the off-road look, feel free to go with the knobbies if you plan on taking the Urbane GS down a road that actually requires knobby tires. You might want to consider the nineT Scrambler 11, upright ergonomics and a spacious cockpit await. The Urbane G/S wide handlebars, flat seat, and sensible peg placement raise the comfort level a good bit. When you need to get sporty, the sculpted tank allows for good anchoring. 12. The Urbane GS seat isn't adventure high. With a 32-inch inseam, I was still able to flat foot while waiting at stops. Still, with a 33.5-inch seat height, the Urbane GS is especially great in traffic, making for a nice upright perch to call home. 13. The thinly padded seat is a tad bit too firm for my tastes, but that fits in with the GS theme. Wind deflection is adequate even when traveling at high speeds, highlighting the prospect of longer rides, if I were to do something about the cushioning. With a 4.5-gallon fuel tank and a claimed 44 miles per gallon, range is just short of 200 miles, though that would be pushing it. 14. A modular frame offers an solo, duo seating option. If you're more of the solo rider, you can swap your two-up seat for a single seat with a rack and kick the rear seat frame, passenger pegs, to the curb. 15. Like most motorcycles, the 2018 BMW R nineT Urbane GS is built to a price point. The original top-spec R nineT runs $15,395, and the Urbane GS cuts $2,400 off of that. Only the $11,995 Pure is less expensive. Compared to the flagship R nineT, the Urbane GS uses a steel fuel tank, a single speedometer, a non-adjustable traditional fork, single 2-in-1 exhaust, one-piece seat, and a 3-section frame to keep costs down. 16. The R nineT lineup is arguably one of the most aesthetically pleasing series of bikes in BMW history, and the 2018 BMW R nineT Urbane GS is no exception. Without a doubt, the design team has narrowed in on the classic rally bike look, delivering it to a whole new generation, without allowing a quest for beauty and in pain. The Urbane GS is quick on its feet, sporty, and I can't wait to get some more seat time with it.